Hello, friends. My name is Carole, and I am no ordinary woman. I'm here to share with you one of the hardest experiences that I went through in my journey of faith. I was placed in a position where I had to choose between my family and my faith, and I chose my faith. Now, before actually explaining the reason of my decision, was because before I received the Holy Spirit, I was very empty on the inside. And for me to feel that emptiness, I was, what's the word? I used to bleach my skin because I was very insecure. So I wanted to fix my appearance, fix the outside. I was someone where I was a attention seeker in a way, the way that I used to dress, very inappropriate. I was full of grudges, full of hatred, very insecure, very shy. In front of my family, I would isolate myself. Whenever we had like a family gathering, I would isolate myself a lot. I was very quiet, but inside of my mind, I had a lot of negative thoughts and I had no control over it. I was very weak-minded, whereby I was a follower of the crowd. I didn't have my own say, my own opinion. I would just go according to the flow. And I was very sad. Many times I would go to sleep I would go to sleep crying. Yeah, that's what I meant. I would go to sleep crying for no reason. Or I was someone that would dwell in the past a lot. One of the things that I remember that I used to do was that I would dwell in the past a lot, and I would feed my emotions as well a lot. So right after receiving the Holy Spirit, a lot of things about me changed. Because one of the things as well that I used to do as well, anything that my parents would say or my mother would say, things that were not good, like lie here and there, I would do it because I wanted to please my family. Things that were not right, I would do it for them. So I cared a lot about my family's opinion. Anything that a family member will ask you to do, whether it's right or wrong, especially the wrong things, you would do it. I would do it. So right after receiving the Holy Spirit, I changed. I was no longer weak-minded. I was no longer insecure. I was no longer timid. I was no longer shy. A lot of things about me changed, but not just changed. It was like I became a total different person, but totally different. And because now that I had, right after I received the Holy Spirit, you can only imagine that a lot of things that a family member will want you to do that are wrong will contradict against your faith, against your belief. So there was a lot of things that I was saying no to because I knew it was against what I believed. And so I was placed in a position where I had to choose. And so I'll never forget that day when I was told, you know what, you can't serve two masters, either your family or your faith. You can't have both. And I'll never forget, I just packed my things and I left. I never thought twice, because for me, receiving the Holy Spirit was like a treasure, a hidden treasure. For me to receive the Holy Spirit, I sacrificed a lot of things. And when I'm not just talking about physical things, but above all, my will, my flesh, everything about me, I gave. Everything about me, I surrendered. So right after that had happened, it was like a no. It was like, no way, I'm not gonna give up the treasure that I had found. I want. And so I left not knowing where I was going to go, not knowing where I was going to live. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. You just imagine and try and put yourself in my shoes. And I remember that I was living in a hostage. For you who know, the YMCA is a hostage for homeless people. And I was alone in my room, in my bed. And the YMCA is a place where a lot of homeless people stay in. So I remember in another room, I could smell like weed, a lot of weed. But anyway, I was in my room, I was there alone. But inside, I had so much peace, so much assurance that God was with me. The Holy Spirit was there to comfort me. The Holy Spirit was there to tell me that everything would be okay, that the situation would change, And right after a good while in that situation, you know, God started to change the situation. You know, my family today, my family, I can truly say that through my decision, I was able to earn the respect of my family. Not because of what I did, but because of who I was, the principles that I had, or I have, the morals. You know, a lot of people nowadays, or you are watching this video, actually, you who are watching this video, I'm sure you can relate to what I'm saying. Maybe you've gone through something that I went through, maybe something similar. Maybe you are in a relationship where you are in a position where your boyfriend or whoever tells you, if you don't sleep with me, that's it. And because you don't have the Holy Spirit, you don't have strength, you don't have that power, that divine power to make the right decision, to stick up for your faith, because you are weak. You are empty, you are insecure, you are timid, shy, full of grudges, full of resentment. My advice to you is for you to take part in the 21 days. No one ever forced me to seek the Holy Spirit. No one. No one imposed their will to say, hey, you need this. No, no. You know, for me, it was like I had hit rock bottom. But at the same time, it was like I had this conviction that I needed the Holy Spirit. I needed, and therefore I threw myself wholeheartedly. So today I am the blessing. I am the blessing in my family and in the life of many. And I'm sure that you can be the same once you receive the Holy Spirit. You know, someone who is not sure of their faith, or someone who claims to be a Christian, but yet is not able to stand firm in their decision when they go through hard moment, it really shows that the person does need the Holy Spirit. So I hope that the message was clear. I hope that you understood how important the 21 days is for you and for me. Okay, so I hope the message was clear, and see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.